Welcome. I'm Michael Mike, and I'm back to address Dame Taylor. I watched your video today. I watched one of the people who come and watch my videos tell you about that, and you wanted to comment about it. I'm going to do a video and I'm going to address that like I'm dressing here that you say you don't need plugins. I'm going to show you again with the sub bass I did on the previous video. I'm going to do this and show you what this stuff does. And then the next video I have is this right here inside Abbey Road Studio. And as you can see, if you take a look inside this studio, Abbey Roads, if you look at this mixer, you see that here. If you look right here, you'll see this is the same thing as this. So why wouldn't you use what's in the studio? Okay, if I turn this further around and we go in the studio, you'll see there's a reel to reel. I have that. They go to other speakers. You can play them all at one time. You don't even need studio monitors with this. Is turn your speakers in the studio monitor. This is the LA2A. And if I pop up this here, you can see this is the same thing. LA2A compressor. Why do you think they use these in the studio? Why do you think this compressor? So you got the same thing here. Okay. Compressors are throughout DAWs. This is why I'm showing you he doesn't know what he's talking about. But enough of that. Let's go into these subs, okay? Now, if you're using a regular sub, right, and I'm going to show you how to make this from scratch. This is with FL Studio. This is with Dame Taylor you get. Okay, now I'm going to drop the octave down. Listen to this. Okay, now with that, okay, that's all you would get. This is what Dame Taylor telling you. But you got to add distortion. That comes from a plugin. Plugin inside FL Studio. I'm going to show you how, with stock plugins, then I'm going to show you which studio use. Now listen to get the buzz. Okay, now let's add some more. We're going to take, again, stock plugin using EQ. Okay, then we'll use this compressor, FL Studios compressor, and we get now I'll be showing you how to do all of this. Okay, just watch, hit the subscribe button. You'll know when I'm coming out with more videos. This is what I'm telling you. Okay, now with this, let's try another plugin. This is Plugin Alliance. This again what we use in the studio. It sounds excellent. So we're gonna go from this sub. Now that's with stock plugins. Now listen what happens with this. That's low. This high. This extreme. Now, so to those who want to comment, okay, this is the difference between, because engineering, one thing about a producer, engineering is much harder, okay, and so a lot of people, they don't catch it, okay. This is on a certain level, and at a certain level, people, they don't teach it, okay, because you got other people that complain over what you do. But listen to that sub. Which one would you want? Would you want the one without this? Okay, and using all stock? It's cool, but it's not it. Or would you want this? Okay, so you see why we use plugins. Okay, let's take another look at something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this off, and I'm gonna show you the hardest sub it is. Many people don't know how to use this because they don't use sound design or they don't know much about sound design. Okay? Now, you thought that subbed, and it did. Listen to this. Now, I just took some things and just shaped them around different. Let's go to this one, and I'll just shape them around, showing you sound design. Okay, evidently, this is up too high in the octave. I can listen to that immediately. Let me see. Where did I see octave? Okay. Let's see if we pull you down one. Let's run this back. Okay. Let's go in here. Let me go in here. Okay. And we're going to deal with the synth. I'm going to move this forward a little. And I'm going to check the ones at the bottom. That's the problem. These two. Okay? Now, let me move these around. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Let me cut this down a little first. Okay. Now, let's go sound designer. First of all, I want to lower the decay. Okay. I want to take this distortion off. Now, the reason why it's right here, because of the hertz, this is what I'm telling you about sound design. You'll be able to determine what's going on. Now, watch this as I begin to shape it. Now, you see, you seeing with sound design how I'm shaping this, and you can get these type of subs. Okay, let's run through another one. See what this one is about. Okay, now the compressor is something that's too strong. That's too much drive. Now that's sub lab. Now, with this, now, like I said, you can go back to the Dame Taylor method where you'll have just, and he said no plugins. So we'll turn all the plugins off, and this what you have. Okay, and that's only if you know sound design. Now the plugins that you got, they already have this stuff done to them. Okay, like I can make different kits, and I'll be doing that, and I'll be giving some of them away, and I'll be making some different kits off this for different bases for those who don't have the right instruments, or they're trying to get their library up. All right, you don't have to worry about that. Hit the subscribe button. That's coming up next. One other thing is this. I'm gonna address Dame Taylor uh, live on FL Studio. I mean on YouTube using FL Studio. That's coming very soon. But like I said, this next video, watch this one, this here, because we're gonna be in here, and I'm gonna be mixing the song that I did that you previously heard. I'm just showing you the parts and the steps to getting it to sound right. Because when you are doing this, they're not looking for somebody who just throwing the ideal out. Okay, they're looking for somebody that know what they're doing to use this equipment, because that's less on the record company. If you notice, it's only going to make your songs that you are doing sound better. All right, shout out to Busy Works Beats and everybody and all of that, and those who support and gave they support and comments that they did, the positive comments. I love you for that. Okay, I just want to see where you want to be. I'm just showing you that what he's saying is totally wrong. Why do we use these plugins? They're very important. Okay, why do you think you see this in the studio that you see right here? Okay, now you have a compressor. Okay, and By you not knowing, you'll just think this fruity compressor, if I go to it, um, let's see, where are you? Um, you right here. Okay, this is a compressor. But in the studio and sound, you have what's called side mids and sides. That means when you are right here in your mixer, um, when you in your mixer, okay, these pan knobs that we have right here, this goes to the sides, insert and play in the middle. Well, we use a mastering compressor and a mastering EQ, and these mastering EQ does things that other EQs don't do. You see right here, this button, it says mid sides, okay? So you can EQ, get a little bass out of the sides, and that'll make the mids come through. You can listen to the mids and see if they're too screechy or too muddy. Okay, that's what we got the solo buttons here for. Okay, this is what the Amic make everything. They parametric, whatever they make is fire. It's one of my best go-to. Okay, so all of this you'll be learning what to do inside of here. That has all of the stuff you'll be working on here. And that's what I'm gonna be showing you. If this is what you want to do, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, whatever you got to say it. I'll answer and I'll address it. All right. So until the next time, I hope this has been very educational for you. I hope you know how to make your subs. And even if you don't have the plugins, there's ways to do it. All you have to do is just come and watch this. All right. Peace, and I'm out. That's the Dame Taylor. Now, this the plug-in.